Hello and welcome. This is Gigi and this will be a tarot reading for my Libras. Hi Libras, how you doing? I'm gonna put a title for December for this video, but you guys know that my readings, I've been told, resonate sometime weeks and months later, so just keep this in mind. This is a general reading, so don't really try to read too much into it. Just take whatever resonate with you, okay? I want you to know that before recording your reading, I always meditate and I ask Spirit for guidance. So let's see what Spirit has to say, my Libras. The last reading I done for you a few days ago. I had to do another one, okay, because today's a new month. I told myself I couldn't really leave you like this. I'm not to say there's a few signs that got hit, but let me see for you, Libras, because I think you're a center stage of a story or some situation here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit guides. Wow. Heavy energy, man. Libras, some things are coming out. Libras, I hope you're on the up and up, Libras. And same thing for whoever was opposing you. Let's pray they're on the up and up because it's coming out. Things are coming out and it's just the beginning. Okay? Nine of Rods is in the reverse. It's been a very heavy time for you, dealing with all that you have known, or maybe some things that you kept secret and now they're coming out, okay? You know, the Nine of Rods in the reverse is like, is having a feeling of not being able to defend yourself, or that could be someone else who's not capable to defend themselves. There's a fact coming out in the back. I think that someone is currently doing some research. Maybe that research will help you going forward. It's looking at the Eight of Rods. It's going to change some situation, okay? There is some type of betrayal happening here, okay? Ten of Swords is in a reverse, but it's going to be a good betrayal. It's a good betrayal, okay? Some might lose, some might win, okay? The people that you don't like may lose. Finally, that would be the time for them to really get out of your way if they've been in your way, all right? Because I think that you're trying to go to a better place and you're just dragged back, okay? There's some type of things that was said here, some detrimental information that came out. I kind of feel that someone overstepped their authority or their power. It could have been that someone overused their power on you, over you, or someone really went in towards you with bad intentions. And if that's the case, they're going to pay for it, okay? It's going to be really a hell of a thing to pay. Judgment card in the reverse, that confirmed that things were not done, or there's some type of karmic law that is just going to have to be applied, because in a reverse that means that there is some how can I say this, things that was hidden that are coming out that were not done on a regular, okay, if I could say this, right? You're under the table deals, under the table agreement, she said, he said, you know, some information, data, number, proofs that are kind of like detrimental, things that we don't want to believe that we see now, okay, is coming out. They're coming out. Ten of Swords in the reverse, looking at the Eight of Rods, it's going to prevent, it could either allow someone to go further in their project, further in their love relationship, further in their goals, all right, or it could actually drag someone who actually went further in their life and drag them down, all right? And for my cross watchers, if you did something wrong to my Libras, whoo, I hope you're not all over, you know, out there, because, you know, because it's going to be down. It's, you know, someone's going to be dragged down. The Queen of Swords, this is someone who's cranky and she's not happy. And that particular woman, it could be you because it's an air sign. So it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That person is very resentful and mean. It could be the person who betrayed you. Like I said, either way, right? We have the Seven of Swords. This is throwing someone under the bus, right? This is calling someone, you know, on the other line and say, wow, blah, 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 blah. Or this is going online, create another account, a false identity, and be like, oh, you know why? Blah, blah. This is really like, you know, coward, okay? This is a coward energy in the reverse, okay? So someone could have been coward to you, my Libras. Someone probably did something cowardly to you, all right? And now it's just, it ended, okay? And it ended because it's going to be revealed that person is losing power, losing their influence, could be losing their job. There's a loss here because in the reverse, she cannot be the queen. She's falling down. She's going to go back to something, or someone or a position will be taken out from her. That could be a man too, Libras. It doesn't have to be a woman, but I'm saying the Queen of Swords in a reverse, that's a cranky woman. That is someone who, you know, when you speak about someone and someone's going to always say something negative, they'll be like, yeah, you know, I heard. And it's not even the conversation. She'll be like, well, I heard. Whenever someone says that to you, they're not coming with good intention. Sometimes they want you to believe that they are, but they're not. Could be a narcissist, right? Because they want to throw someone under the bus, because whoever that someone is, that could be an organization, it could be a job, a position. Whoever that someone is, they want the control of whatever that is, right? Sometimes it could be like in a job setting when someone for some reason overstep their power and their authority, or uses, I don't know, their influence somehow, some way to go out of someone, of someone. I've seen it even on YouTube, right? Like there's subliminal little punches there happening, okay? But that sometimes you can no longer hide. I see a lot of jealousy, okay? Seven of Swords in a reverse is jealousy. Someone is highly jealous of someone. Someone is jealous. Someone feel that it's whoever is on top now, or who has more, or the appearance of having more, because I believe everything is an illusion, right? Is jealous of that person, okay? It's very subdued, right? Lots of card in a reverse, even the Seven of Swords in a reverse, right? Queen of Swords. So someone who's been really working behind the scene, really. Ooh, change of table has turned. Woof. Let me tell you, this time is highly karmic for everybody. Temperance. Three of Pentacles in a reverse. Yes, I think that could be related to someone's position, okay? Wheel of Fortune. Either way, like I said, Libras, if someone mistreated you, or someone overused their authority, their power over you, they're being thrown out of their own position. They're being dragged down. It could be in family too. If for some reason you've been ostracized, you've been isolated because of lies, is that whoever that person is who was behind the scene trying to really reduce someone, or treated you like a scapegoat, that's over. That's over. Okay, whoever was the scapegoat before, there's a change of position now. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Someone is being thrown out of their position because the truth came out, okay? And with the Temperance, it really is time to balance things out. So, you know, what comes in nature, what you put out in nature, if it's positive, you get positive. If that put out negative, trust and believe it's going to happen back to you. Even if you're like, people are like, why is it happening to her? Or why is it happening to him? It doesn't deserve that. Like, nobody deserves it. But I could tell you there's a lot of people that do hurtful things towards others in people's back, and that you'll never know. You know, I remember the story once. I'm not sure where it was. Was it? Anyways, I don't even want to name because I'm not sure. But that was the story, okay? It was a woman who was receiving death threat by mail, like regular mail. She was opening her mail and it was like, bitch, I hope you move. I'm going to, drag you by your hair, and you're not going to breed, and your kid's going to die. Like hurtful things, right? So until that person had to call the police and tell the police, well, I've been receiving those letters, Bob. And you know what they find out? They find out that the letters that she was receiving was from her next street neighbor, who happened to be the one who was also babysitting her kids. And that neighbor was the most, like, she had such a good thing to say about that neighbor. She would have never in a million years, she would have never known that it was that person. Never. This is what envy and jealousy does. So people are good at wearing masks, right? And I like I keep saying to my videos, for real, when I go out lately, when I've been going out, I block my third eye. My third eye is wide open. The evil energy is so high. I'm blocking my third eye. I'm blocking it. All right. So tables I've been turned. They're turning right now. Nature is taking place. What we put out, we're going to get back with justice. The Temperance is not about justice. It's about balancing things out, right? And also it's, in time, maybe this has been going on for a while, right? For a long time, where now balance is taking place, right? And the Three of Pentacles here next to that Queen of Swords, that could be someone probably put a lot of effort in creating that type of energy for you, right? Someone probably went out of their way. They probably used their network circle at work, right? They probably used their false, superficial relationship that didn't even have any meaning for them, but they used those people to do their work, right? That could have been done. Absolutely, right? That's what it is. Envy and jealousy is really... In French, we say la jalousie est un vilain défaut, which means jealousy is a ugly, self-undoing behavior. It's ugly because it makes us look ugly. It makes us look old and tired. It really affects our health too, okay? It does that. So two queens. I feel that for some reason women are not getting along lately, because I've been doing reading with the court card. The queens are in the reverse. Here the Queen of Cups is in a reverse. There's someone who's fighting. Let's see. Queen of Cups in a reverse. Oh, it could be that someone who's not able to defend themselves in the past. The Wheel of Fortune is looking at it like it's changing now. Someone was not able to defend themselves in the past because it was done in the dark. Someone was not able to defend themselves in the past. That could be you. All right. And I see here... Yeah, there was a lot of things done behind the scene. A lot of things done behind people's back. Like someone really did some horrible things and said some horrible things. But it's going to be repaired with time. That person is not going to use... You're not going to waste any time looking at this. You're going to be moving forward in your career. There's some interest of yours. I think you have also, in the midst of all that, you have discovered some part of your truth is that you have a huge creative part of yourself that is really more valuable than you think. And that is something that you have to put forward more than maybe working in a corporate world with a lot of envious people. Maybe now you're going to feel like you have to go alone. All right. I kind of feel like those type of people that's been trying to really drag you down, Libras. I'm hearing like corporate world. Maybe it's time to step away from the corporate world, because at the end of the day, that's where we get the most judged, right? All right. And people think they are in a right to judge us too. But they might be, but they're gonna be judged as well. Like that never-ending circle, right? Is the wheel of fortune that says that sometimes we have the wheel, we hold the wheel, right? We are in control, and sometimes we don't. It really depends what we do with that control. But going forward, you know, I think that whoever has been trying to really deter you from your path or from your success, or really maybe they couldn't deter you, but they're going to learn a lesson from themselves. There's something about speaking things, whatever you say to someone, if it's something bad, you put yourself in front of someone and you say, well, you know what, this is what happened to you. And you put yourself in the position of the Most High. The Most High is going to turn that mirror back to you, where someone else is going to say, well, there you go. This is what you get. It's not even going to be said, but that it's not going to have to be said, but that person's going to hear it. They're even going to think about it. Now we get older, something happened to us, you're like, oh, damn, I should have never said that. Because you attach it to the karma, to the events that are unfolding. You're like, oh, shoot. Because Libra's a highly spiritual sign. People forget. Libra walks in the dark. That's their second house is Scorpios. They walk in that gutter. So, Libra is a very spiritual, all around spiritual knowledge. Okay, I think that's going to push you to maybe discover more about spiritual knowledge. Maybe you're going to delve deep in some type of subject. And I kind of feel also that in the midst of all that, it says loudly something about your creative skills that you have let go. Three of Pentacles is in a reverse. You have let go of that to emphasize in some other things. Temperance says no, find the middle. But are you going to be working more on your creative skills going forward, your creative project? You're changing. You're changing because of, things that came out. You don't want to fight anymore, right? You're like, there's no point, right? But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Libras. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments, please. What is going on? Let me know how this affects you. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.